each and every week we do a segment called Fresh from the Comic Shop, Fly from the Pressing Salon. I say this every week too, Ian. That's a Will Smith, Fresh Prince of DJ Jazzy Jeff reference, summertime. Okay, I had to do it again. Anyway, so what we do here is we, the collective, the three of us get into 5 books that we just got in the past week, fresh from the comic shop, in the mail, AOKs, what have you, something we just received that we just want to show off and talk about with you guys. However, also we had our audience send in their new gets as well, so we're going to share those too. But in the comments, guys, let us know what you picked up too. If you did not get a chance to tag us at Comic Book Canon, that's right. Hit us up on Instagram and hit us up each and every week. When you get something new, we'll be happy to show it off on the show, and that's what we're going to do today. So, Ian, you as the guest get to go first and show us what you got. So I'm going to bring up your single shot here, and you just bring it straight up to the camera and give us a little talk about it.
Cool, man. All right, man. So the first one I got, man, when the White Vision showed up, man, and I had it in my long box, I sold it. It's like this is you sell it, you sell at the peak, man, or as it goes up. But then I saw him show back up, so I had a rebuy. So I had to rebuy it, man. I was like, I can't, I was like, dude, it hasn't peaked yet. So I was like, he'll be back. And it's gonna peak back again, man. But I'm gonna want one in my PC. It's not the greatest copy, man. There's like spine ticks and everything. But I just wanted it for my PC, man. So I won't lie, man. I sold mine for like $150, and I bought this back for $50 at one of the stores, man. So I just had to have it back, man. And then I'm always looking forward.
One at a time.
One at a time. Okay, my bad. Go
one
ahead.
at a time. That's the rules.
All right, man.
The rules, Ian. You're trying to break them. For goodness sakes, you can't do that. Chris is about to get mad because he's next. And Chris gets mad. All right, Chris. What do you got, Chris?
I might turn green.
No, this is what we do, Ian. I'm breaking the rules too, because in between we show off what our audience has as well. So we're going to start with Comic Noob here, guys. These are two nice books he got. Comic Noob here has Amazing Spider-Man, number 60. He said this is his second copy, and he's hoping no tape gets stuck on this one. Comic Noob, we hope you don't get any tape stuck on that one as well. And guys, this one I love. Amazing Spider-Man number 80. Loving this cover.
Wow.
And Comic Noob loves him some Chameleon. Those are some great additions there. We really appreciate you sharing, Comic Noob. Those are some really, really nice books. But we have more books for more people that are really nice as well. But Chris has some books too. Chris, what do you got?
All right. Let's start off with something new in terms of a new release, a recent release. I had to get on the hype. I got one for myself and for my son because he's a big Keanu Reeves fan. So I picked up some Berserker.
Nice.
I haven't read it yet. I was planning on reading it yesterday, but I just had a really busy week. So, speaking of the Bay Area, got to give a big shout out. Comics, cards, etc. Right on San Pablo Avenue.
Richmond.
Okay. So for anybody in the area, Berserker.
That's it. Yeah, man. I heard good things about that book.
Yeah.
It definitely did. All right. So Planet Arizona Comics just discovered Gotham Girls from 2002 was a thing. He got a newsstand edition of number 1. Not easy to find. Congratulations on that, Planet Arizona Comics.
Nice.
All right, guys. So I like to go dollar bin diving or hit up my store when they had a sale. They had a sale of 50% off. This one isn't the one everybody's looking for, but I said, what the hell, to pick it up for $2.25. Black Panther World of Wakanda, number 1. This is obviously the sketch variant. I don't pick up sketch variants. I don't like it, but I was like, why not for $2.25. So as you all know, Ryan Coogler is developing a show on Disney Plus that's in Wakanda. A lot of people are speculating that they're going to pull a lot from these books. So if you see these are still in dollar bins, guys. Yep. Find them. The whole series, it's 1 through 6. Find these books. I would not pass these up because, again, easy, quick specs. So that's what I got right there. Before we get back to you, Ian, we are going to go back to our audience here. We got We got a good friend, Dan De La Torre, that's right, who donated a Defenders number 10 for our 500 sub giveaway. We thank you so much for that. All right, first off, I made a mistake. He submitted last week, and this was a beautiful book.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. So this is Tales to Astonish 101. I failed to mention it's also signed by Stan Lee. So my apologies to you, Dan. For the whole group. It's a beautiful book with a beautiful signature. We all love us some Stan Lee.
Love that one, man.
Yeah,
nice.
And then this one's great too. This is a Fantastic Four 167. You got a nice Hulk appearance in there.
Ooh.
But I mean, this is probably, what is this? Bronze, I'd say, or maybe just end of silver. At a 9.8. That's a beautiful, beautiful book. Dan, good pickups. And again, apologies for not mentioning the Stan Lee. Ian.
Yo.
You are up next. What do you got,
man?
It's like 1970.
So I found this, man, for like $2, man, and it's the first appearance of Justice Peace, the enforcer of the Time Variance Authority, man. We all know Loki's, bro. We know the time the TVA is coming. Like, I'm just trying to look forward and get these like books that we already know are happening that people aren't looking at, because you could pick this book up for like $2.99 or $3 and in back bins, man. So I'm picking up a lot of these, man. It's just a book I really like, man. And anything that has to do with Loki, anything that has to do with like Hawkeye, any of those, the Black Panther books, Ryan Coogler, like I'm picking those up too, man. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, they're in your dollar bins, guys. Just be searching for them. Yeah. Sometimes I just love getting lost. I get a few hours in the day. I'll just start throwing through there. But other people that are starting to do that as well. We got the Mad Respect. He has Ultimate MTU. Guys, what is MTU?
Marvel Team Up.
Marvel Team Up. 6 to 8 with Spider Punisher and Daredevil by Bendis and Sienkiewicz. Found at half-price books. And a 41 book plus omnibus pre-order ship thanks to Diamond Delay. Sounds like a nice pickup you got there. So mad respect to you, the Mad Respect. See what I did there? Chris, you are up next.
So I got a book here, but hey, Jeff, before I show that off, I noticed your blank cover, and I am assuming you bought that because you want me to do a sketch cover, like something like this.
Hold on.
Those are two connecting sketch covers I did.
Oh, you did those?
You did those?
Yeah.
Dang.
That's incredible. I mean, I knew you were a brilliant artist. I didn't realize that. Wow, that's incredible. You don't show this stuff off enough, man.
Bro, you don't play.
That's beautiful. That's outstanding. That's good stuff. I wish your internet was as good as your talent.
Yeah, me too. Me too. All right. So my next book though, so I went and got basically I went out and bought my first collection, did a video on it if you haven't seen that yet. And there's some good scores.
We believe that there are good scores. Apologies for Chris and his internet. This happens sometimes. Guys, it happens. All right?
It happens, man. It happens.
Live television, everybody. No big deal.
It knows.
All right, what do you got? What do you got?
It knows that it's my turn to show off the book.
Yeah.
So it's like, we're going to cut you off. We're
right.
Sabotaging you. Yeah, here we go.
Tales of Suspense, number 97, first appearance of Whiplash.
Damn.
Really nice condition. I mean, this is like a good, solid, fine plus condition. I still need to give it a press. But
it's beautiful though. That cover's awesome.
Nice.
That cover's all. Who did that cover? The Conway?
Let's see who we got.
We got to look that up. I love that cover.
That cover's dope, man.
Gene Colan.
Gene Colan.
Mm-hmm. Did that collection, man? Did you have a bunch of Silver Age stuff like that in there? That's pretty.
No. There was a lot of Bronze Age stuff, which was solid.
There you go.
Yeah. Only Silver Age, but it was it was decent.
bro, you bronze, silver, can't go wrong with that, man. You
No,
know,
absolutely not. And I don't, I think a lot of people, especially new collectors, are kind of not, kind of overlooking that stuff for the bright, shiny objects in front of them. But guys, it all started back then, and you guys really should be looking at those collections, those specific books as well. Anyways, guys, put in the comment section what you guys have picked up as well this week. We will get to it, as many as we possibly can. Just a reminder, again, hit us up on Comic Book Canon and tag us each and every week. We will share your gets, on the show. Before we get to my new get, we're going to get to Joe G, another good friend of the show. Joe donated the mycomicshop.com gift card. So very happy. Again, thank you so much. Joe is just starting to get into the Instagram game, guys. So don't, no hate on this. But because I love what he got here, but I mean, could have taken a better picture. I'm sorry, Joe. I said it. I'm sorry. But what we got here is Strange Tales 111 at a 5.0. That's a sweet, sweet Silver Age book as well.
Dude, I like that purple, bro. You never see that purple on them Silver Ages.
Absolutely. Look at that. It's
that purple.
Gorgeous cover. And then, guys, this is another book. I don't know if you're going to be able to find these in dollar bins anymore, but they're out there, guys, because this is the 90s. And we have, we have the Spider-Verse 2 film coming out. You got a nice 9.8 signature series, Spider-Man 2099, signed by one of my favorite writers, Peter David. I do believe he's one of the creators of this character. So that's a great, great pickup there, Joe G. Excellent, excellent work, sir.
And people are slipping on that 2099, though. I still see them in bins. People are slipping on that 2099. I still see them in bins, man, and I'm taking them,
Pick them up, guys. Pick them up because I believe the film comes out next year, 2022. So pick him up. Now's your chance because he's going to be in this film. He was in the after credit scene on the first film. Oscar Isaac voiced him, Mr. Moon Knight himself. But guys, pick this up. Anyways, all right. This is what I picked up. This is my next book I picked up here. So we all know we got Secret Invasion coming our way. This book kind of ties into that a little bit, but it's also Spider-Man's first appearance as our first issue of officially joining the Avengers, and also the reintroduction of the Century. That's New Avengers #1. Got this half off as well. This is another $2.50 book right here, $2.50. Very happy to find this, especially at that price. I don't know if you're going to find many of these. I feel like these are hard to find. Not hard to find, but people are starting to pick them up, starting to snap them up quite frequently. Yep. So it's going to become rare, especially as we start learning more about what the Secret Invasion series is going to be. I hope I didn't say Secret Wars because I did not mean Secret Wars.
All right, man. And that book, though, like it's it's overprinted, but people are hoarding it, man.
Yep.
Everybody picks it up, and everybody has a few copies in their long boxes waiting for that day.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Let's see. Has anybody updated and tell us their gets here? Nope. You guys should tell us because look at this next one here before we get back to you. Matt Stadge. Matt S. Everybody. I love that he did this. Yep. So guys, this is his second one. CGC has had my news. This is what he said in the post. CGC has had my newsstand Amazing Spider-Man 300 since friggin' October. So I decided to pick up another copy, which I'll keep raw and hopefully add a McFarlane signature one day. So that's his second pickup, right? That's a nice looking book too. I don't know what he's grading that as, but that's quite decent. Yeah. All right, Ian, your turn. Fresh from the comic shop. What do you got?
All right, man. So everybody that watches the show knows, my shop, my honey hole is with Uncle Al, and I picked this up at Uncle Al's for $2, man. And this is John Walker, Super Patriot, turning into Captain America, the 4th Captain America, man. You already know it's coming. So you might as well just grab one because it's gonna, the show starts next week, man. The show starts next week. Get this book because I think that was him running in the football field.
It is.
What do you guys think? It
is. It's 100%.
When it's confirmed, that book is bam.
I picked one up for $8 2 months ago, right? Pick that book up if you see it. I think that's becoming more difficult to find as well, Ian. I think that's gonna be really hard to find, but that's a nice pickup for $2. $2. That is definitely John Walker. It's definitely John Walker in the trailer. He's gonna either play a new version of Captain America or U.S. Agent. Who knows? But They are adapting that storyline. That is 100% John Walker. I'm psyched, and you're right. Once people see that that's who it is, people are going to be swarming after that issue. So good pickup, good pickup indeed. All right, Chris, your turn. What do you got?
All right, next up, this came from the collection I bought as well. It's got what I like, finger crinkles in it. It needs a press. Once it gets a press, it's going to look nice. So, it's going to be a fine plus copy even after a press, but it's good enough for me. And that's Punisher #1 from the first limited series.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful fire. Mike Zeck art. Gotta love it.
Get him to sign that, man. Whew, damn. You gotta do a remark from Zeck, bro. Remarks from Zeck are like fire, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I find this interesting. Como Comic Books, I gotta say, West Coast Avengers brought me into collecting on a regular basis with West Coast Avengers #1 back in the day. Not the miniseries, but I remember that issue, West Coast Avengers 21, when Moon Knight joins. He joins the Avengers. So that's a good call out, by the way. It's another one to be looking out there for. But Chris, I think his internet froze, but it's a perfect image right there.
Perfect freeze, bro.
Because we got that Mike Zeck love. I'm gonna go out of order here, guys, because I have some Mike Zeck love as well. But before we get into my love, we're gonna get into Simply Chelix, because she has some nice pickups as well. We're gonna start off here with Simply Chelix and this fantastic 487.
Damn.
She says this issue is actually the final chapter of Kirby's last Doom story. That's a great pickup right there. Great cover, great Silver Age goodness. Very happy that you picked that one up. But Ian, it doesn't end there with Simply Chelix. She picked up some Moon Knight love as well.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, we got some Marvel Preview 21 and Moon Knight #1. This girl knows what's coming around the corner. That's right, the Moon Knight series. Moon Knight will be a household name, guys. Absolutely. 100% Moon Knight will be a household name.
She don't play, man. She don't play with those ones, bro. Damn.
I mean, yeah, look at this. Woo, nice pickup, Simply Chelix. Thank you for sending those in. All right, guys, I'm gonna scroll here, see who else is telling us what they got. Nope, nobody else. All right, that's fine. We got plenty to show off here. We're not mad. Just want to be able to share what you guys have here as well. All right, here we go. I got some Mike Zeck love as well. I'm going out of order, Chris, because of that. All right, here we go. So basically, guys, I absolutely loved G.I. Joe growing up. Absolutely. My weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. on the East Coast were G.I. Joe, followed by Transformers, cartoons. The comic books I was fucking crazy for. I'm sorry, I'm passionate. It dropped the F-bomb, but whatever. Because, guys, I picked this up for $6. G.I. Joe number 48.
Oh, nice.
First appearance of Sergeant Slaughter. This book is in beautiful, beautiful condition. And again, Mike Zeck. Mike Zeck is a national treasure. And I love his work. So I was very happy to pick this up. So kind of goes along with what Chris just showed off in that Punisher mini series as well. All right. So here we go. I know, yes, Sith Lordly, I did drop an F-bomb. I'm gonna get another beer. I was so pumped. I found Yingling Lager near me, guys. It's hard to find. I mean, coming from the Philadelphia area, you say give me a lager, they give you Yingling. It's really hard to find where I'm at. Makes absolutely no sense. And yes, Cosmic Comic History, Tom Tormey. Sergeant Slaughter is awesome. Como Comics, you crack me up. You guys are living the dream. I'm too busy talking about comics to buy comics. All right, so here we go. Before we get to you, Ian, and I believe this is going to be your fourth pick. Yeah, it'll be your fourth pick. Here we go. On Fresh from the Comic Shop, we're going to share another one here. This is the last one we got from our audience. It's a nice one though. Union Josh Comics sharing with us the Union #3. It's the 1 in 10 design variant. He's loving this run so far. No idea if he's the only one, but I'm also trying to get a white cover for each issue of the run because they look amazing. Also, this is the first appearance of Bulldog. Guys, I don't know why I don't have a background on there. This is very unprofessional of us, and I apologize. But I don't know much about this series. I'm not sure if you guys know either. I did have the opportunity to buy it. My LCS manager's like, so I steered clear. So I'm not sure if you guys have much knowledge on that. I take that as a no. I take that as a no. But it's a nice pickup because, again, what's your motto, Ian?
If you want to do a rag, man, collect what you like, man. You know, that's
Union Josh Comics is collecting what he likes.
Yep.
You do as well, Ian. What do you got next on your next pickup here on Fresh from the Comic Shop?
So I'm a big fan of this series, man. You know, like I talked about the indies, and I love me some, Ice Cream Man. So I love this cover, man. I found it on a back bin, bro, today. You know, like it was still there. I was like, I'll take it. And what I love about this series, man, is like it's an anthology, man. So like if you read 1, 2, and 3, and you didn't buy 4, 5, and 6, and you jump on 7, you didn't miss anything, man, because it's all one shots, it is awesome, man. These are awesome, and I'm super just bullish about this book, and I'm super bullish about Haha. The first 2 Haha books, man, that came out are dope, man. Really good reads. I suggest getting bullish on that stuff too, man, because I could see that on TV. I could see it on Netflix. I could see it on Netflix, man. On Hulu.
There's a lot of anthology series out there like Black Mirror and those types. So I just creepy clowns creep me out. So I don't know if I really have interest in it.
Creep you out a little bit more, and I'll play it.
No, but that's a nice pickup. People are loving that series. Absolutely.
It is, man.
Loving that series. So excellent pickup, sir. I applaud you on that, finding it today too, because you probably went out there specifically for Fresh from the Comic Shop. You're like, I did, man. I got to get the new stuff. Got to get the new stuff.
I was gonna be on Comic Book Cannon, bro. I needed to find something fresh, man.
All right, Chris, what do you got? You got a lot to live up to. What do you got?
All right, so this book has been fire. I actually talked about it in a video a couple months ago, looking at the trajectory. Since it's been even hotter. This is a book that I've wanted for a very, very long time. I never pulled the trigger on it, and I regretted it because of just how hot it's gotten. I was looking at a first print or a second print, because in this book, there's 3 printings, and all 3 of them have been going for a decent amount of value. So when I bought the collection the other day, I was lucky enough to find one in there, and that's Batman 423.
Ooh, damn, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the second print, but still, like I said, I mean, has been going up. I'm gonna give it a press. It could be in a bit better condition. It's got a little bit of a rip at the top corner there. A good amount of spine ticks and some color wear on the spine. Once I get it pressed up, though, there's no big color breaking creases or anything. So it's still going to be a decently presenting book. And I'm just really finally have this awesome classic McFarlane book in my collection.
And you know what I love about books like that, man, that are like have spine ticks, aren't the perfect books, is like if you get a chance to have McFarlane sign it, you're just like, I don't care. Like this ain't going to CGC anyway. Let's go. Like at a con or something. And it's just like, I love those books like that, because that's a classic book, man. It's the McFarlane triangles, what he does,
It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. By the way, Planet Arizona Comics is calling it. Oops, that Batman is set to skyrocket. And it's already it feels like it's an iconic cover, right? Something that harkens back to our childhood, and it's beautiful. That's a great pickup. I applaud you. That could win pickup of the week. We should start doing that, Chris. Actually, pickup of the week.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
All right. Moving on. We got I got 2 more. We each have. Well, you guys have 1. I got 2. Here we go. This is me, guys. This is the only new book I'm going to show off this week of all the new books I picked up. This is a brand new series from Marvel. Me being a just diehard Spider-Man fan, I had to get it. I don't like the Spider-Man run, the Spider-Man run that's going on, but this is nonstop Spider-Man. This is the die-cut cover. It came with this sleeve. It's well,
no, there goes the sleeve.
The sleeve
didn't want to stay.
Anyway, so it comes with this sleeve, and it says you hold in your hands a genuine Marvel comic no cover. Remove this and shelve the Marvel masterpiece inside. So that was pretty cool that they gave that. And It's got the die cut, man. It's got the die
Whoa.
cut. Harkens
Yeah.
back to the 90s. Am I right? So, anyways, that just happened. I don't know if you see it.
Yeah.
Is that a 9.8?
That's a
Anyways.
9 point oops. That's a 9 point oops right
That's
there.
a 9 point oops, no doubt. All right, I need another beer. Moving on, Ian. This is your last one. I hope you saved the best for last. What do you got, Ian?
You know, I saved the best read for the last, man. The best read of the week for me, and I posted this up on my Instagram, bro. I love this book, man.
Okay.
This book, Shadow Doctor, man. Dude, this series is gonna be fire, man. Like, Steve Hip Hops and me brought this up on the show as one of his top picks for one of our during our new comic book day show, and I was like, dude, now you making me spend money, bro. So I had to pick it up, and what a read, man. Like, I could smell like the spaghetti. I can hear the gunshots. I can hear that Chicago style like accent from the 40s, man. I'm not gonna give it away, man, but like this book is good, man. You guys got to check this out. And it's Aftershock, and it's indie, man, like, supporting these indie cats, man. So, like Shadow Doctor.
I think I shared that when it came out on Fresh from the Comic Shop. Was it last week or the week before? That was an amazing read. It's a true story, everybody.
Is it?
It's a true story.
Yes, well, yeah, that's crazy. Well, I thought it was. I thought that's a great story. Like, who thought of that? I didn't know it was a true story.
The writer's grandfather. This isn't giving anything away, but the writer's grandfather was a doctor. He's African American. He could not get a job in the 30s?
Yep.
I think it was the 30s or so. So he ended up becoming doctor for Al Capone. It's crazy. The story. That's why I loved everything about that. I'm so aligned with you, Chris. You have to read this book. You would absolutely love this book. No doubt in my mind. That is. I could have put it down. You would pick of the week.
There's sometimes where I'm like, oh, I need to go, check out my little dude because he's, crawling around me. But this time I was just like, just crawl. I'm gonna read. This is a good book. Yeah, it's so good. I didn't even know it. You enlightened me, Jeff. Like, I didn't know that was a true story because I was like, that kind of makes sense in that world. Like, that's a real good way to put it. But like for that to be a true story, wow, blow me away, bro. Yeah. You blow me away like live, bro. Like, huh?
You're welcome. You're welcome. I do that. I feel like you feel like how I felt when I realized that Mick Jagger sings backup vocals in "You're So Vain." Carly Simon's "You're So Vain." Listen to that song, and it'll change that song forever for you. That blew me away when I heard that. I had to share that. I don't know why.
I'm gonna go listen to it now. You blow me away again, bro. Like, let's go.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for, Chris. You are up. Last pick of the week for Fresh from the Comic Shop. What do you got?
Well, I'm surrounded by a ton of comics, and I had to make the last book worth it, and I decided to go with something that is a little bigger.
Time out. It looks like you put a lot of thought into this because you're delivering this very gently.
Yeah, well, it's just something different, and that's what I like. I mean, believe me, it's not like a freaking, Amazing Fantasy 15. Thanks for that, Dinesh. But it's I wanted to go a little different here, and it's a Planet of the Apes #1. This is the UK magazine series. Pull that up there from the early 70s.
Whoa.
That's awesome,
dude. That's dope.
That is awesome.
It definitely it needs a press. I'm gonna press it up, but it's been well loved and well read. When was this? 74? Yep, 74. You got the black and white on the inside.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Everybody's loving this, by the way. This could be pick of the week, but yeah.
Yep. So, I mean, look at that. I mean, there's just something timeless about these guys right here. But I can't wait to press it up. And I actually also got some magazine Mylar to throw this in. So
wow.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I don't want this to sound weird, but I bet that smells pretty good. That book.
That doesn't sound weird. That doesn't sound weird.
I could smell it. I could smell the goodness in that when you cracked it. You know that it hasn't been cracked for years. You're like, ooh.
Right.
Smelled like the 70s.
I got a quick story. Okay, quick story. I went to A1 Comics. You know my shop, A1. I always give a shout out to A1. They had a 50% off sale. You know, everyone goes. It's when I hit them up. This is pre-COVID, obviously. And I'm going, everyone's looking through bins, and this guy is going through the bins, like, and he's taking books out, and he's like, and then I remember, I think he was going in a 50-cent bin that didn't have bags of boards, and he's doing this to every book.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He picks up the next book. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like this, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I'm just staring at him. I'm staring at him, and I'm like, and believe me, like if anybody caught me, it was dead obvious. But you know what I was thinking in my head? I was like, you go, man. You go.
Yeah, man. Bro.
Every single one of us in that store
That's what I'm saying.
wishes that we had the balls to do what he was doing and not give a damn about what anybody thought.
It's like that smell's been trapped in there for like 50 years. You know what I'm saying? And when you crack it, and it just comes at you, and it just for that millisecond, right? And you're like, ooh, I could smell that. I could smell that jerry curl, that throw. You know, like, whoo, you know.
I love it, man. Look, smells are nostalgic, and they bring you back to that moment, man, for sure. So
there's something about that print, right? That print in that era, like the 70s, that book hasn't been cracked and it's been in there, and there's that dust that's been stuck in there for like 50 years. Like there's something about it, man, where it kind of like takes you back, you know?
Even as late as the 90s, these comic books are not like new comic books are not going to smell like that. And it's
there's no smell to the new books. There's no smell to the new books, right?
No.
Yeah, it's none.
Terrible paper.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, guys. We're gonna go out on a whimper for my last pick for Fresh from a Comic Shop. You guys crushed it. I mean, this is all right. I'm not downplaying it at all. It's not a bad find, especially again, half off, guys. $2.25 for this book right here. You guys are, Silk is a character that's gonna be well known, especially if she makes her way into the MCU or Amazon or whatever the rumors are. Olivia Wilde is working on. Everybody thinks that Olivia Wilde will be working on this character. So this is Amazing Spider-Man number 5. It's the second appearance of Silk. I got this for $2.25. You can't go wrong with it.
$2.25?
Yeah,
dude,
it was half off.
Seriously,
half off. There's a $4.50 price tag. So that's all right. I mean, again, it's a nice one to have, and it's a nice find. So
second appearance, man. When the other one, when their first appearance is too much for people to afford,
they go for this one. They go for this one. So yeah, that's it. And guys, that ends Fresh from the Comic Shop. It was a great time here. Ian, you brought it. Audience, you guys all brought it.
Yep.
We had Matt S. We had Simply Chellax. We had Union Josh. We had Joe G. We had Dan De La Torre. We had Comic New. Guys, it's as easy as this. All you got to do is tag us on Comic Book Canon. Tag us with your fresh gets, what you want us to show off, and we are happy to do it.